They don't have that. Hi. I'm glad you're here. Listen, I had to cook before I did this so that my family wouldn't say to me, "We're hungry." And Michael says, "You waited till nighttime again." So I made sure I finished cooking so that they could all eat. And I will eat after. But hey, come on in. Chime in. If you're watching the replay, let me know. Hashtag replay. Please like, share, comment. And I want to know, what do you want me to talk about? I will probably never run out of things to talk about, but I want to hear what you want to hear. So let me know. Check out, can you guys see my pretty necklace? I want you to see that. This pop of red, that's on purpose. Pop. That's from my friend Lynette, styletherapywith2eyes.com. She has really nice stuff. And I got like some special jewelry today from my friend LaDonna Powell's. She has like this, she gave me a really pretty extra necklace today. I was buying gifts for my aunts. She gave me a really pretty necklace, just a thank you necklace. It was really pretty with this, it's iridescent, it has purplish in it and blue and pink. I'm excited about it. So I'm gonna give everyone a chance to come in. While they're coming in, I'm gonna grab, there's a scripture for that. Then we're gonna talk about why you should talk to strangers. They told us not to when we were growing up, but I have something, I thought Michael heard me. I have something to say about it, so we're gonna talk about it tonight. Hopefully you all will chime in. Oh, what is it, 1:33? That's what I'm looking for while you guys come. I don't know. Here's what I'm not gonna be worried about. I'm be worried about Facebook and whether or not it's sending my stuff to people, whatever. I'm just gonna do my show and we're gonna talk to whoever comes and I'm gonna put it on my YouTube channel, and one day maybe all the other people will watch it, but I'm gonna do it and I'm just gonna keep on because I can't be worried trying to figure out algorithms and whatever else is happening. I'm just gonna do my show. So welcome to Tuesdays with Tish. We got about 1 minute left on the music there. Mini producer, I paid for the music, okay? It is, I don't own the rights to the music, but I own the right to play it because I paid for it. All right, so don't be coming to get me. And I'm gonna look something up over here. I made fish tonight, trying to do better because I was totally not eating right. And I got better when I got back from Cabo. All right, we're gonna talk about this in just a second. I am Letitia Randolph. I see you all. Please tell me that you're here. Leave me your name or say hi or something. Let me know you're here. And then we'll get started here in a second. See some people chiming in. It's nice when people kind of come and say, "I wonder what she's talking about." And they push the button and then they disappear. But that's okay. I told you I'm not gonna be worried. No worries here. All right, the song is over. Good evening and welcome to Tuesdays with Tish. You gonna give me something to drink? Oh, I got some water. Tuesdays with Tish. I should make some coffee. Maybe my daughter will make me some.
I don't want to make coffee.
Come back, Mama. Make me some coffee.
But I don't like making.
Okay, I'm Letitia Randolph. Welcome to Tuesdays with Tish. Tonight's topic is why you should talk to strangers. I know when we were growing up, they told us not to, but I'm going to tell you why in just a second. Before I do have a scripture for that. There's a scripture for that. It is Psalm 133. In the King James Version, it says, "Behold, how good and pleasant it is for brethren," which means men and women, "to dwell together in unity." And in the Passion Translation, it says, "How truly wonderful and delightful to see brothers and sisters living together in sweet unity." They're like almost the same. All right, there's our scripture for tonight. There's another one that talks about loving each other. There's one that I used to hear all the time when I was growing up in church. "With loving kindness have I drawn thee." Hey, see, there's somebody. Hey, Jermaine. "With loving kindness have I drawn thee." There's something else about, thank you, sweets. There's something else about like a friend sticketh closer to her brother. It's good to be friendly, those kind of things. So when we were growing, I'm supposed to also tell you how to find me and all that. So I'm on Twitter, but I don't tweet, so don't follow me there. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and I have a YouTube channel. Please, I saw a few more subscribers. We went from 141 to 144, so 3 new people over there. I just posted another video that my Facebook friends haven't seen yet. So if you want to catch a couple things before I post them tomorrow, you can go there and look. My husband has a non-cheesy Christian t-shirt business. It's called Righteous Attire. Look him up. Oh, I think I have one of the t-shirts down here tonight. Let me get it. Here's one that's on the website that I bought for myself. I got the girly tee because I don't like t-shirts that make me look big. I don't like big stuff. Here's one of the t-shirts. He's getting ready to drop a new one on the 5th. This one, hopefully it's not backwards, says, God still knows what happens in Vegas. That's a blue one. Girly tee. This is a, oh, what size is this? This is an extra large, okay? Extra large. Anyways, righteousattire.biz. Check him out. I try to give my hubby some love. He always loves me, tells people about me, so I'm telling you about him. Go, show him, leave him a comment, buy a shirt. They come pretty quickly too, usually within a week or so. All right, let's see. The other thing I'm supposed to tell you, hey Shannon, is the tip. So today's tip is talk to strangers. I know that sounds weird. I know they told us when we were little, don't talk to strangers. And for the children, yes, that is true. You may have to talk to a stranger to get help or something, but you really should look for the person that's in a uniform. But can you really trust the person in a uniform? Because they may be wearing someone else's uniform like they do on TV and the movies and steal you and all that. So kids need to talk to their parents and their guardians and their grandmas and whoever. But when you are an adult, you need to talk to strangers. And sometimes even when you're a kid, when you're selling cookies or doing some kind of fundraiser, you might have to talk to a stranger with the supervision of an adult, okay? But as an adult, although we were told not to talk to strangers as children, we really should talk to strangers as adults. We do it all the time, we just don't realize it. I think when we start a new job, those people are strangers and we're talking to them. That boss we didn't know, the interview that we did, we didn't know them. So we really should talk to, here's why you should talk to strangers, because this is what Grant Cardone says. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but if you haven't, look him up. Grant Cardone, Cardone. He says, strangers have what you want. Strangers have your money. And I've made it a habit to meet new people everywhere I go. One, because I'm in business and that's a good idea. But the other reason is because it makes my life better. All the friends that you have started off as strangers. When you guys are laughing at me. When you were growing up and you were in school, you said hello to the new kid or to someone you didn't know before and you became friends. Unless you have parents and cousins and people that you know from your family and your life, that's different. But we all started off meeting people that we didn't know before, and then we grew to either stay with them forever or separate at some point, or maybe they got janky or they did something crazy and we weren't their friend anymore. But I make it a point to meet new people all the time, and some of my friends ask me, how do you do that? How are you always meeting these new people? How do you always have people to talk to about your business? By the way, this month is August is Make a Will month. So I'm going to be putting out a campaign to help more people get their wills done. So there's a plug for that, for what I do. So if you know someone that needs to get a will and they want to do it affordably, call me, text me, inbox me. Or if you want a special little, I can send you a little flyer that talks about why it's important to have a will. So they ask me, how do you find these people? Where are they? Because they want to know how they can find them. Well, the first thing I want you to know that there is no lack of people. There are like 300 million people in the United States. And when someone says, there's no one else to talk to, I've talked to everybody, that is always going to be a lie unless you've spoken to 300 million plus people. You haven't. But Grant Cardone says, strangers have what you want. Strangers have your money. So I'm at the coffee shop. I'm at the grocery store. I'm at the park. I'm at where were we? I'm in Cabo, wherever. And I'm meeting these new people. For example, yesterday, if you saw my video, I was on the top of this coffee shop in Kansas City that overlooks the city, and it has a fireplace up there. You could drink your coffee and do all these things. And this gentleman walked up and he looked really stylish. He had on this hat and like some stylish kind of shirt and stylish pants and stylish shoes or whatever. And when I saw him, and I may have waved or smiled, and when I got up to leave to go home, I just said hello on my way out. So here's another tip. Oh, yeah, saying hello is the way to go. That's what I wanted to say tonight. Saying hello is the way to go. And I just asked him a quick question. I said, hey, are you a model? Easy question, right? That's a compliment as well. Hey, are you a model? He says, no, I'm not a model. I said, well, what do you do? Because you're very stylish. And I wasn't flirting or anything. And he had this hat on and all that stuff. He said that he was like a style consultant, and he did help style men into different clothing. And I thought that was really neat. So we chatted for a little bit. He was reading this book that he recommended to me. I don't remember what it's called. I'll have to tell you later. If you want to know, just say book and then I'll send it to you. Oh, good. There's some people talking in there. Thank you. He gave me this book, and it was talking about how to really be able to reach your audience on social media and some of the steps that you can do, and how you can take this one little nugget I got from that small 3 to 4 minute conversation with him. He said that you may have all these followers. Maybe someone is an influencer. He says you may have all these followers, but if you can get 100, I forget what they're called. It's almost like a power team of 100 people that are like super fans, I think he called them, then you can have the same power as if you had 10,000, a million followers kind of thing. And I was like, man, that's really neat. So he told me about the book. I took a picture of the book. We exchanged information, and I told him how I was the president of my networking chapter here in Kansas City, and if he wanted to meet more professionals that I could connect him. And he said, sure, let me know about that. So now we have each other's information, and I'm going to invite him to my networking event. And then if I know someone that needs what he offers, which I usually do run into those people, I'm definitely going to connect him to my pastor because he likes to be stylish. He doesn't really need any help, but it's nice to have people that have stylish things. I'm going to make those connections for free. I don't charge to connect people. If I know someone that needs something and I know the person, I'm bringing them together, right? So I met that new person, and that was really neat. And that happens to me a lot. I was walking that same coffee shop. I was walking into the coffee shop sometime last week, and I just smiled at this gentleman that was in his car, and then he rolled down his window and said, excuse me, ma'am. He says, you know what? Thank you for smiling, because sometimes people don't connect with others. They don't acknowledge others. He says, I really appreciate that. And he gave me his card. And then we realized that I had met him before because he's a pastor here locally. And so we decided to have coffee and talk some more. And I learned about all these great things that he's done. He's written books, and he has conferences and leadership things going on for the churches. And that's a good connection for me because he has things that I need for business. He has things that I need as far as ministry that I can connect with my pastor, and he knew my pastor and all of that. So another great connection because I'm saying hello to people, because I'm smiling, because I'm being friendly. You get to meet new people. And what does it do for you? It builds a network. Building your network is one of the biggest things you could ever do. And it's not about sales or what you can get. It's about having this set of people where you can help each other, where you can connect with each other. If you ask me, I wish we had more people on right now. If you asked me, do you know and you fill in the blank, I bet you I can find that person or I already know them. I was sitting in a coffee shop, probably 2 or 3 years ago. And I usually am just kind of minding my own business. Sometimes I start conversations. But as I was sitting there, I overheard these young ladies talking about 2 tables over. And then one of them mentioned sociology and another one mentioned another degree. And I have a degree in sociology. So I said, hey, are you studying sociology? And she was like, yeah, I'm studying sociology. And then someone else said, well, I want to go to Stanford. And this other person's like, I want to be an astronaut. And they were telling me all these things, and we started talking. And so one of them wanted to do something at the Kansas City Art Institute. And because I volunteered to be on a panel for bilingual, I forget what they call us, just people who are bilingual, to come talk to the students in the city. I went to go do that a few years in a row. And I met a gentleman who works at the Kansas City Art Institute. And I said, I can make that connection for you. So I sent an email right then and there at Starbucks and connected her with that professor at the Kansas City Art Institute. The other lady, sociology, I think we connected. And then there was a lady who said she wanted to go to Stanford. Well, I have a friend at the time that worked at Stanford. I called him on the phone. I said, hey, I have a lady here who's trying to connect with Stanford because she wants to go there. And he gave her some tips. They connected with each other. The other lady says, I want to be an astronaut. I need to talk to somebody at NASA. And I said, I don't know anybody at NASA, but give me a little bit and I'll find someone. I'll see what connections I can make for you. There was a lady that was sitting next to me. I'd been there for a couple hours. There was a lady sitting at the other end of the Starbucks row or whatever. And she was a pilot, which I thought was pretty cool. You know, meeting a female pilot, just kind of sitting in Starbucks. And we had already talked a little bit. And I looked over and I told the young lady, I said, listen, I don't know anybody that works at NASA, but as close as I can get you to the moon, she's a pilot. And you know what she said? I know someone that works at NASA. Perfect, right? All in this one small conversation here in Starbucks or there in Starbucks with these few people, and I'm making connections for them and connecting the young ladies and all of that. And that to me is fun. I think that's great. It's how you bring value to other people. But it also has helped me just overall in business because I make more friends. I casually tell them what I do. I'm not trying to sell them, but say, hey, here's what I do. If they say, well, what do you do? Well, let me show you. I'll pull out the app and I'll say, you know, we help people with wills and we help people with tickets and we help people with identity theft and business things. I know, Shannon, right? These are the things that we do. And they're like, oh, that's really neat. No pressure, right? No one has to do anything. Well, let me tell you the formula that I learned for meeting people and exchanging information. It's the ABC approach. And for those of you who are maybe shy or you're not used to talking to people and you're thinking, you're so outgoing, Letitia, you talk to people all day long, you're not afraid of anyone. I'm not, and I'll tell you why in a minute. I'm not afraid of anyone because I think we're all equal, we're all the same. I mean, I don't think men and women are the same because we have different qualities, but I mean, overall, we all matter the same is what I mean. And so there's this approach that I learned in business that I think is really good. It's called the ABC approach. Well, A is give a compliment. If you're trying to start a conversation with someone, one of the best ways to do that is to give a compliment. A genuine compliment, not a fluffy, fake, you know you're just saying it compliment, a real compliment. I like your hair. I like that heart. I like your customer service, whatever it is. You start off with a compliment. I like that type. I ask that guy, are you a model? That's a compliment within the question. You look really nice. You look really stylish, right? And you take that compliment and then you move from there to B. And B is to ask a question. So you're really just starting a conversation with someone, even if it's small. Like if I'm in a Starbucks line, I might say, hey, what's your favorite drink? Or how are you today? That's a good one. First, we're saying hello. We're giving the compliment. Hey, how are you? I was talking to this one guy probably 5 years ago. And I was just looking and we were talking about the sandwiches and looking at the menu. And I said, what's your favorite sandwich? And he said, I like this sandwich with the turkey or whatever. I said, I like that one too. And we're talking. And then we started talking about vegetarian versus not being vegetarian and lions and all kinds of stuff. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. And we just started a conversation. He was an app developer, which was really neat. So we connected and exchanged information. So that's a third thing you do is to exchange information. Well, that could be awkward if you do it wrong. Hey, can I have your number? That's weird, right? You don't want to make people feel uncomfortable or make them think you're a stalker or that you're trying to get at them, unless you are. Some of you may be trying to get at somebody. That's different, okay? You can ask for the number if you're trying to get at them, and they might say yes or no. But the way you do it from a business professional standpoint is you say something like this. Hey, give me your card. I'm always networking. No matter what they look like or what they're doing, give me your card. I have stacks of cards. Give me your card. I'm always networking. What are you saying there? One, you're assuming they have a card, which is another compliment, right? They may not have one. And don't be deceived by how someone's dressed. They could be coming from the gym or anything. Never make assumptions. You don't know who you're talking to. So don't make assumptions based on appearance. Give me your card. I'm always networking. The second phrase, I'm always networking, lets them know that the reason you're asking for their card is because you are always networking. And networking is a key phrase in the business and professional community. We should all be networking. We should all be building our networks, no matter what we do, because it's valuable, okay? Give me your card. I'm always networking. If they don't have a card, they will try to compensate for that. They'll say, oh, I don't have a card. And then you say something like, that's okay. What? Listen, not can I have your number or do you have a phone? The question is, what's the best number to reach you on? What's the best number to reach you on? And then you can exchange information, or text me your number is really a good one too. Text me your number. Let's stay in touch, right? I love to reconnect with you. I think we might be able to help each other or whatever. Or they may say, oh, no, I don't give out my number. Then you say, that's okay. What's the best email? Listen, don't flinch. Don't be sad-faced and make, you know how people do. They're like, oh, you're being funny. Don't do any of that. You maintain your posture and say, that's okay. What's the best email address for you? And they may give you their email address, and then you can exchange and meet each other that way. And here's a little tip. Sometimes in the email signature, their phone number is there. So once you send an email and they send you one back, you might get the phone number inside of the email. But that might be the most comfortable way that somebody will connect with you. And guess what? There will be times when someone says, no, it was nice meeting you. I don't really want to connect, or I don't want to give out my information. I don't do that. Then that's okay. But let me tell you what's new now. Even from a few years ago, it used to be phone numbers, cards, all of that. Now it's let's connect on LinkedIn. Let's connect on Facebook. Let's connect on TikTok. I don't know if people do that. Do you guys connect on TikTok? I'm kind of old. I don't know what TikTok. I don't know what people are doing on TikTok. Let's exchange TikToks. I've never heard anybody say that. You all who are younger than 41, you tell me what people do with their TikTok. They definitely connect on the gram, IG. I know a little bit about that. I'm not too old, right? That I don't know, but let's connect on Facebook, or let's connect on social media. Let's connect on LinkedIn. Let's connect on, what are the other ones? Yeah, I guess it's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. And maybe there's some new ones. I don't know. Snapchat. What's your Snapchat? I met a girl today. She's like, I'm only on Snapchat. I'm like, dang, I don't have that yet. Sorry, I don't have Snapchat. Maybe later. But people are connecting. Thank you, Shannon. People are connecting online. And that's a great way to connect too, because you got Messenger and instant message and things where you can make those connections. MySpace, girl, no. You can make those connections, and you can link up with those individuals, follow them, and that type of thing. So tonight, I just want to encourage you to say hello to somebody new. You never know what's going to happen from those conversations. I have a whole bunch of stories about that. I met a friend. She is a dear friend, and a stranger is a friend we haven't met yet. I like that, Atma. I met a friend at Starbucks like 5 years ago. Her name is Lisa. Pastor Lisa. She's a good friend of mine. And we started as strangers, and now we're friends. I love her so much. And I met her at Starbucks. I have other friends like that have become amazing friends in my life that I never knew them before. And now we know each other. We've had coffee several times. We've spent time with each other's spouses, and maybe even went to the same event or whatever, birthday parties, all that. So it's very important that you take some time to meet somebody new. But you don't have to do anything. You can just not. But if you want to build a network of people, you must talk to strangers. Here's a last piece, and I'm gonna talk about this as a whole separate thing one day. But at the church that I grew up in for the longest so far, like the church I've been at now 15 years, the one before that 18 years. And so Kansas City is about to surpass. It's going to be the longest place I've lived. But so far, California, Pastor Levias used to always say, everybody is somebody. Everybody is somebody. And I really held on to that. I still talk about that. I like that. He always treated everybody with love. Everybody's somebody. And because everybody's somebody, that means nobody's nobody. So no matter who they are, where they are in life, you treat everybody with respect, which makes it easier for me to talk to anybody. That's good. There's a lot of bodies in there. It makes it easier for me to talk to anybody because I don't think I'm any better than anybody else. And I don't think that they're any better than me either. We all matter. Okay? So that's what I have to say. I'm going to eat my salmon and my broccoli, and I'm going to make a banana milkshake with Michael because the bananas are on their way out. And then I'm going to chill for the rest of the night. I'll see you all next time. I have no idea what we're talking about next week, but we'll be here Tuesdays with Tish. Please share this, comment, tell me what you want me to talk about so I can consider that for another time. And follow me connect with me. LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I'm on Twitter, but I don't tweet. That's our joke. Okay, that's our joke. I don't tweet, so you can follow me there if you want. You can look at my 2 little sorry tweets. And I'm on YouTube, so follow me on YouTube. Subscribe. Watch the videos. There are some videos that I have not posted on Facebook that are on my YouTube channel. I think they're pretty neat. My 3 themes are laughter, inspiration, and fun. Wherever you find me, you will find me doing one of those 3 things: laughter, inspiration, and fun. Business owner. Don't forget to check out the hubby's t-shirt business. He's about to drop a new one on August the 5th. Righteous Attire. .biz, B-I-Z. Love you all. I'll see you next Tuesday. Well, you'll see me tomorrow. I'll be posting some more fun stuff. Look for some videos tomorrow. And I got 3 more days of Cabo to post. I just haven't posted them yet. Thank you. Mwah! Bye, y'all. Share this, okay? Help me get these numbers up. I don't know what's going on. It was great at the beginning. Now it's all these, it's way less, but it's okay. I'm going to do it anyway. See y'all. Bye.